Right now we are in Sarasota, Florida at the first ever Sarasota Guitar Show. Let's see how it goes. Here we are. It's time to go to Sarasota, Florida for the Sarasota Guitar Show. There's technically a little more than normal, or at least a little more than the new normal.
This is Cousin for this weekend.
Filling in for Eric.
Missing the red gym shorts.
Tie-dye and the red gym shorts, but I think we'll manage.
Hey, that's our guitar.
New guitar. I got an Explorer from Alex. Excellent.
Thank you.
I did one trade and I've got another one in the works right now that just bought all this stuff. We've officially made it to Sarasota. We've loaded in. Still got some organization to do, but the booth is mostly set up. We have a way bigger booth than normal, which is a nice luxury. And we brought some cool stuff. As we were loading in, we actually got a trade going. We had a really cool Takai Love Rock LS148, and now we don't. And we have this Gibson Les Pauls Studio Premium Plus. These have a cooler top and some other nice appointments as compared to your regular Les Paul Studio. Very straight ahead Les Paul. As I always say, you truly love to see it. This happened with Rick. Rick's Vintage Guitars, and we did another deal with Rick's Vintage Guitars not an hour later, so let's go check that one out. This deal, we had to put a little bit of money out, and a cool Explorer we had. Now we have an Ibanez ST100, made in Japan. Or Ibanez Studio 100. This is a Vola, is that how you say this? I don't know. Vola, this is a V3, I believe is the model, made in Japan. Cool finish, blade humbucker. Nice and simple, and it plays really well. Moving down the line, we have an Aria 12 string. This is an older guitar, solid top, really cool rosewood back and sides, which is why I got this one. Look at that. Very nice. And it's playing very well. This is a pretty rare Epiphone. This is called a Dredgen Dot. So this is a signature guitar for that artist. Here it is. You got the skull on front. You got the face on the truss rod cover. I was not familiar with this guitar, but we got it involved on this deal, and now we have it. It's nice and just a little worn in. This is one of the only ones that not the only one that's ever made this in there before I come. Right. That's cool. Yeah. All right, so we got a pretty crazy fresh find here. This is a vintage Jazzmaster, and it has obviously been refinned. This thing is absolutely insane. So this was refinished by MJT. The body is a 1960. The neck is a 1962 B neck. Great fretboard, so I love that. And the finish is just unreal. You know, I'm always iffy with refins. It's gotta be something cool, but I mean, this is just as cool as it gets. Super awesome early Jazzmaster. Got it on a partial trade, had to throw some cash as well, but I think well worth it. And it's light too, so definitely a highlight of today. This is cool. It's like Billy Joe Armstrong. I like that. Austin Vintage Guitars. Where's that bass? That's cool. 65.
Well, I guess it could go to that. I've got,
What's going on? How are you? It's good to see you.
Good to see you. How's things on the East Coast?
Going well, busy, very good.
Yeah, that's good.
Been buying way too many guitars lately, so that's a good problem to have. But what about you?
Oh, it's been good, man. Really good. Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Sold a 53 Les Paul last month.
I don't like it. No, I don't have a pick.
68. There he is. He doesn't even know he's on camera. I like. How we doing?
what are you looking for?
Looking for fun. You got lots
I
of
just
it.
sold that cool Ibanez RG540R.
Is that the one with the crazy art?
Pink.
Is the standard have a headstock break, I'm gonna guess? The wine one?
No,
Really?
no.
Can I check it out? Oh, it's got a cool flame to it too.
Yep.
You have good stock. And it's priced fairly. One of the only booths we can say that about. We're gonna see if there's a trade on this real quick.
Oh, thank you very much.
Enjoy.
Are you videotaping this stuff, this transaction?
Yes.
This is real business right here.
Real business. Flash flood, the guitar addict.
That's right.
That's right.
Coming together. And I bought without any issues. No, it's rare they'll haggle too much, but I've even had one offered, like, if you want to buy a lot, we will work with you. But
Good for you,
see how
man.
it
You're
goes.
young, you're healthy. Do it while you can and have fun.
Even though I'm not that healthy, but I'm healthy.
You're not old like me and Greg.
Speak for yourself. I'm not old like myself. I'm not really sure how that works.
This is a wrap. It's been a cool dealer day. It went by really, really quick. Did a bunch of cool deals, so that's a big win. And it is time to get out of here. So we're gonna do that. I'm looking forward to tomorrow. It starts very early. We'll be here.
I'll be back in the...
It's a video and a video. We're back. We're getting ready to video. The public is now here. It is day one of the Sarasota Guitar Show, day two for us since we were here yesterday, of course. And things are already happening, which is really cool. Already getting some trades going, and quite a few people are here. As soon as we walked in, there's already people like at our booth, which is pretty crazy. So, good start to the day. Okay, so you got a lot of.
I'm a guitar collector and buyer maniac like you.
Whoa. Now we're getting serious.
Take a look at the back of this thing.
Whoa.
1980.
Yeah, this is a nice step up.
You like it.
We're making mental notes.
Mental note.
I know all about them.
But this is a very special one
Okay.
because it is ta-da,
Very
lead
cool.
blasted blue.
Yeah.
It has everything that you'd expect to get when you bought it new. All the little paperwork,
Yeah.
all the little goodies, including this crazy half ashtray.
Nice. I'm definitely down to get into stuff, but if we can make it partial trade or whatever too, that makes it a little.
The blue one's really cool. Is that yours?
The Les Pauls. Oh, this is all us.
Yeah, the ocean blue
Yeah.
one is really cool.
Let's check it out. We're doing the Fender Ice Blue Jazzmaster plus 100 on our end. You're genuinely getting like one of my top maybe 5 favorite guitars in the booth. So enjoy it. Yeah.
Well, I thank you. Really
Thank you
enjoyed
very
it.
much.
All right, thank you. You guys have a great one.
Yes, likewise. No, Les Paul Traditional Plus.
Yeah, I think
So it's not a standard, but it's a
traditional pro.
Oh, Traditional Pro. I was thinking
Plus.
Plus. Oh.
I don't know.
The lot.
Nuts and caps.
What are you hoping for on this one? I'll give you. It's a cool top.
All right, it is a cool top.
So literally, as I was coming to the booth, somebody started bringing me guitars, and I said, "You gotta have them." And we worked out a really cool trade because they got a Fender Japan traditional late '60s Jazzmaster in ice blue metallic, which we just got in. Super hard to find color. If you saw the video last week, you would have saw that guitar. Now it's already gone. But we ended up getting some treats because of that, so it worked out well. Here we have a 2011 Gibson Les Paul Jr. You know I love Juniors. They did replace the bridge on it, but now you can actually intonate it, so that's a win if you are not a stickler for it being all original. But yeah, good classic Junior. These are a little different than the newer original collection Juniors. This is probably a little bit lighter, but pretty cool. A little darker finish than you'll see on the newer ones. Yeah. Neck has either been sanded just a touch or is very worn in. I'm not sure which, but based on the condition of the frets, I'm gonna say somebody just lightly sanded down some of that gloss. And it's got a hard case. So I think these just came with a bag when they were new.
Are you giving away coffee?
I'm giving away coffee. You want a cup?
Great. Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Absolutely. All right. Now moving over to something a little more affordable. Here we have a Epiphone SG Special. This is one of the newer ones in a very cool pelham blue finish. P90s. I like it. Very clean, and they upgraded it to a hard case, so that is very good. This one is from 2021, so only a couple years old. Honestly, I'm just gonna go put this on the stand over there and sell it very cheap if some kid wants it. I don't really need this. You doing?
75 years later.
If you saw the Dallas video, we picked up another guitar from this brand recently, and here we have a blue one. This is another Eastman, very different model, of course. This one is the AR580CE-BLU because, you guessed it, it's blue. Really cool flame on the back, nice and light guitar as well. Quality Godo tuners, we back that. And here's the last one. This is a Lore. It's one of the more entry-level ones. This is the model LH-309 VS Vintage Sunburst. Another cool arch top.
Case. I saw George Circuit's signature.
Awesome. And what were you thinking on this one?
I was real low on that thing.
I'm gonna be pretty close on this one.
Jimmy.
Thank you, Jimmy.
I'm in Venice, but yeah, I'm hard now. I used to make sure I lived in Chicago.
Oh, dude, that's sick. Heck yeah. 50s. Honestly, 1,000 seems like a pretty good offer. So I feel like that. Cool. What do you kind of have to trade wise?
Probably I'd look to replace it with another Strat of a color that is a little bit more vibrant.
So this is a 2009 Fender American Deluxe Stratocaster in cool silver finish and 3 noiseless pickups. I actually really like these because they're a little hotter than your typical single coil, typical like Strat style pickup, and they are noiseless. So they almost get into P90 territory. They're not that hot, but really cool. So we'll see if we can make something happen. Steal our tag. That is all yours.
Thank
Dude,
you so much.
Enjoy.
Appreciate it.
Thank you again. We really
Thank you.
appreciate it. I'm sure it'll be the first of many. Just did a cool trade. He went from a modern Strat to a very vintage Strat, which I think was a cool move. We made it happen. We got the 2009 Fender American Deluxe Strat.
Plays great, but I don't play out with it. It's really fun. I play a Strat, a Tele, and I'm small, so when it's like weird.
Yeah. No, I get it.
It's great on my lap.
Early to mid 60s P basses are my favorite basses in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
Somebody painted. We got a deal because somebody painted it.
Right.
It wasn't me. I'm not that crazy.
Cool.
What do you think it might be worth?
It's, with it being a refin, it's really hard to put a price on it. Somebody could want to pay 60-70% of what a crazy one goes for, or it could be notably less. So you kind of never know. I say I'm more so looking to do trades. We're actually about to head back to Japan in a couple weeks, so it's like trying to save a little bit of money for that, but still, we're still always open to whatever.
This
Wow.
is one I bought about 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah. That's
Probably
super
played
cool.
it maybe 5 minutes.
Yeah,
You know?
that's
It's
gorgeous.
mahogany. I mean,
You don't see very many USA ESPs too. That's
yeah, it's a cool guitar. I just got too much stuff.
Whoa, that headstock is wild. I've never seen that actually. So is this a Lynch as well then?
This is the Lynch, but it's a limited.
What a
It's
madman.
LTD, so it's, you know, the ESP version, Japanese version of this is like 4 times more expensive.
Definitely into both. Just kind of given our current cash situation, I couldn't make like a very competitive offer.
Gotcha.
If there's anything trade-wise,
Yeah, let's
I
take
think
a look.
we could make something happen.
Okay.
So the day is going very well. Been doing some really cool trades, meeting some cool people. So overall, this has already been exceeding expectations, which is great. What are you looking to sell it for? Sure. I'm sure you've already been hounded by everybody.
No, I haven't. First time.
Oh, I don't want to. I'll look it
I have no
up.
idea how much this is.
I'm the original owner, the only guy who's ever had it.
Wow,
48 years old.
that's awesome. You can't sell it then?
Yeah, I know.
What are you looking to sell it for?
I don't know if you know the history of it, but the first Van Halen album
Is that
was made
one of
with
these?
that
Okay.
guitar. Ace Frehley from Kiss, same guitar.
Right.
As a little kid, I got it from a Christmas present.
Yeah, that's awesome. It is too rich for my blood at this moment, but it's absolutely cool.
What the hell is this?
We got some stuff. This would be a mid-70s Big Muff, but it's actually just the box, the paperwork. We've got the back. You always need the back. And let's see if I can get this out of the box. There you have it. I'm just gonna hit up Lamar and I'm gonna say, do you have a Big Muff that needs this? I will send this to you. This is a very coveted pedal. This is a Digitech RP250. It's pretty minty. So I'm sure someone will love it. So here we got a Boss PH2 in the box, but unfortunately, this one's currently not working or it's having some issues. So we're gonna have to take a look and see if we can figure out what's going on. But it comes in the box. Got the paperwork, there's a little bit of writing on there, but here you have it. Hopefully an easy fix, because this is a cool pedal. Probably my favorite thing of all this was this Ibanez analog delay AD99 in the original box, which is super hard to find. Got the AC adapter as well in the box, with the warranty and all that cool stuff. Older pedal, not vintage, but it's an older one.
That transposes into a fourth.
Okay.
You know, when you're in the heat of the moment, it's like I start playing. They work great.
Heck
And don't get too close to the amp and screen.
Right.
So loud.
Just did a trade with someone who watches the show. Shout out, we appreciate you. And we got a Fender Miami Blue American Professional Strat. Really cool Strat. Love the color. And they got a really cool Fender Champ amp from '74. So I think it was a good trade all around. I'm sure we'll find a good home for this, and I think he will enjoy his new amp. So we love it. We love a win-win situation. We barely got to leave the booth. This has been really busy. Let's see what we got.
Doggies on your video.
Yeah, that's important. That's actually way more important than any of the gear.
The Sarasota twins here.
There you go. How we doing, everybody?
How's it going?
Good. It's been very busy with trades, but not a lot else. How's it been for you?
About the same.
Yeah.
So I guess.
Heck yeah. That's a rare piece. That's a cool Mustang. What's your favorite piece that's here? The SJ we got when we were at the shop. Not that we won't put it in again, but that's the one.
The Moog is probably the coolest thing.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
I have an SLA too. Oh, thank God this one has the long dash. You can make music with this pedal.
I bought that very drunk one night on Reverb.
I back that. I mean, I'm sure you'll do well on it. It's not it's not common to find, and it's very in demand. So
It sounds really cool too.
What up? How you doing?
Doing all right?
Yeah. I've always wanted to grab one of these. This is the 25th anniversary Strat from '79, I believe. Yeah, '79. Pretty cool. Very heavy. Sorry. Oh, got it. Sorry. My phone's on and didn't even ring. Yeah. American Ultra, but I guess they now... So the Gibson Dove that we brought with us is now gone. That was a really cool Dove custom, but two very cool guitarists have now entered the shop. So let's check them out. Here we have a 2019 Fender American Ultra Stratocaster. Very cool modern-esque Strat. Some cool modern appointments such as the cool cutaway there. Locking tuners. Very nice. We also got this Taylor 818E. Super high-spec Taylor. Non-cutaway, electric, crazy top. But what's even crazier is the back and sides. It just looks great. Hopefully there's not too much glare. Yeah, both very well-maintained guitars, and we love to see it. Thoughts? It's not very nice. This is not a very flash flood guitar because it's not a very original guitar, but that can still be cool. Here we have a 2006 Korea-made Epiphone Explorer. This is a 58 reissue. That has been like totally tricked out, so they did away with the old poly finish and did a really cool natural finish on it. They still retain the serial, so that's why you get the black in the back there. Headstock is of course still the original finish, but they actually put Takai pickups in it, which is kind of what sold me on this. I was like, that's just such a cool mod. Switch out all the electronics, the bridge and tailpiece, and here you have it. Pretty cool player guitar. This was also from Rick's Vintage, who we've been doing deals with all weekend, and he was on his way out, and he dropped this off and said, hey, we're gonna do something here, and we did, so we got it. Shout out to Rick.
The doors are locking at 5.
Just had a pretty cool, fresh find, little trade. They got a Gibson ES339, and we got some cool guitars. We got the Friedman Metro D. Right now it has a replacement pickup in it, but we actually got the original, so I'll probably drop that back in. It's got the certificate, all the good stuff with it, so love to see it. It's got a Gibson Les Paul Jr. that somebody has done a paint job on that's kind of like one of the ones that Billie Joe Armstrong has. So, you know me, you know, I love that. Even though I'm not super into refins, even though we've gotten a number of them this weekend, but I just thought it was a cool design, and it's a cool Junior, and it plays right, and, you know, Juniors aren't very pretentious guitars, so I think we'll find somebody who will love this the way it is and enjoy it and play it. Slightly modded Fender Player Stratocaster, so that's pretty cool. Excited to get this thing on the bench, take it apart, and see what we're looking at here as far as pickups and everything else, but yeah, cool straight ahead Strat, cool aesthetic with the guard. Yeah, here we go. And then the last one from this batch was a PRS SE. As I've mentioned in other episodes, I do definitely back the SE series, and here we have a PRS SE Santana, and this is one of the older style ones. So these are actually not very easy to find, so definitely cool to come across this, and I'm sure somebody will enjoy it and make some awesome music with it. So that is going to conclude our day today. It's Saturday. The doors are closing in literally like 5 minutes, so very successful day overall. I can't say we sold much of anything, but we did a lot of really great trades, so we're very grateful for that. And beyond anything, thank you guys so much to everyone who actually walked in that knew the show and said what's up, hung out and played guitars and everything. That's always the coolest, so thank you guys very much for that. Fun day, and we are excited to see what tomorrow brings us.
Selling guitars.
Selling guitars.
At the guitar show, but not at the guitar show.
That's how we do it here. It's Sunday, the public is here. It is the last day of the Sarasota Guitar Show. We'll see what happens today. It's very early, it's like 9:15 right now, which is before I usually wake up. But here we are. See what happens today.
64 Junior. And so I'm either trying to get something
like a vintage one.
Yeah.
Wow! Congratulations.
I think it's like a.
My neighbor rants and raves about you.
Oh.
They go guitar collecting together. It's like their
Oh, that's awesome. And you are taking care. Enjoy it. Actually, go to a good home. Thank you very much. Sold a hardtail Strat that we've had in inventory for a while, so that's a win. We had it out for a really good deal, as we do sometimes, and it's gone. This is the 135. 2003. Yeah, which is funny because it was called the Contemporary Series then, but now it would be considered like vintage. It's so old and so like.
It's funny, yeah.
Takes a little more time to get the lefties moving around. Had it tucked away. Yeah. Come look into it. Haven't done much today, but that's all right. Looked at an Olympic bass, but it wasn't really for us, so passed on it. They looked at a left-handed Tele American Vintage earlier, which I know a lot of you guys ask for. And I say a lot is maybe a vocal minority have been looking for lefties, but yeah, we'll see. Maybe that'll make sense later today.
Loose knob needs a little tightening.
Okay.
But that's about it. Cheers.
Very interesting. I've never seen this before. So this was a pretty unique find. We just found this vintage Ampeg made in Japan bass. This is from the GEB line. I don't know the exact model yet, but pretty cool. Kind of a Tele bass. I'm thinking this was made in the 70s, probably Matsumoto factory. And yeah, pretty cool. Excited to get this on the bench, figure out what's original. Looks to be all original from what I can tell, except for the strap buttons. So we'll see what we got. But yeah, pretty cool find.
So for about a year, I kept it in the sun, and the whole thing came like that.
Oh, cool.
Yes, I thought, so that's the blue.
Yeah.
And that's the color it came out to be.
So it's not a refin, this is just
no, yeah, it just faded out.
Never seen it.
Yeah, I know, that's pretty amazing. Go Florida sun, you know?
Yeah. It's going away. It was only here for a short amount of time. It's got a nice like lifting case too.
I was gonna say it got like a lifting style almost.
Yeah. It is literally it's a branded Lifton. I was pretty sure. I just wanted to.
Oh, sweet.
Make sure, but yeah, it's got the got some tags too. So.
Better than nothing.
That's right.
Nice
awesome.
to meet you.
Thank you, man.
Stay in touch.
Yes, we'll do. Absolutely.
Enjoy.
Thanks so much. That was very cool. He runs a guitar gallery here. That's kind of like art gallery type of vibe. Somebody was telling me all like one-off, high-end stuff. So we'll have to check that out next time we're in the area. So at the last guitar show, we got a newer Gibson Les Paul Modern Figured in blue, which is really cool. Came in on a trade in Dallas. And at the beginning of the show, one of our friends that works for Hamby's Music came over and he was checking it out. He said he was pretty interested. And over on his table, I saw they had a guitar that I've been kind of looking for years. I've always wanted to get one in the shop, but just it's never come up because they're pretty rare. But this is a Gibson Billy Joe Armstrong Signature ES-137. Pretty rare guitar. They made these in limited production numbers and they rarely pop up for sale. So it made sense to get into this one and did a cool trade. Now we got it. All right. So we ended up making a deal for this Alembic. I know these kind of have a cult following and people are looking for them. So we got it in. He's got a cool jazz bass now, got something a little more traditional, and we will find a new home for this. This is an Alembic Epic 5, so obviously 5-string. Really cool top on. I guess it's kind of a burl and there's some flame behind it. But yeah, quality bass. The Sarasota Guitar Show is now concluding. We're just about to start taking everything down. Maybe we'll squeeze a last minute deal in, who knows. But this was a great weekend overall, definitely exceeded my expectations, and yeah, lots of cool trades, lots of new cool gear, and we are excited to get it back to the shop and get it out to you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, let me know down below in the comments what your favorite guitar or piece of gear was that you saw in this video. I've got a lot of favorites. The Billie Joe Armstrong ES-137 is fresh in my mind, so that is a definite favorite, but there's all kinds of cool stuff we got this weekend. The 1960/62 Jazzmaster was an absolutely crazy score, so that's definitely up there on the list as well. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. It really does help out, and we will see you in another video soon. Bye.